This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with our MLB Pick Show here for Friday, August the 8th. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel, delivered by myself as well as the team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. Give us a like, a thumbs up, greatly appreciate it. It really helps to build up our audience. And we go live every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. It is the Tony Picks Morning Show. The cappers join us, giving out live free picks here from the major sports. We welcome your picks. We also welcome your picks here on this video, even on the live show. Give us your picks, or you can request the picks. Join us on that live show every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Want to support us even more? Become a channel member. Hit that join button. Get early access to my videos, as well as a way to support us here for the work being done on the channel. We are looking for cappers. You may apply an email to us. You'll find the email at our homepage, or you can request an audition on our live show. Then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. See them up there, guys like Sean Higgs, Mills, Rod, guys you know from our live show, as well as our YouTube videos. Solo's been hot up there as well. So go ahead and get signed up. Latest picks here to the page with best bets and more. We will be locked and loaded for this card here on Friday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit. Amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. And our promo code TonyT at checkout knocks off that 15%. The link's in the description to get signed up. So let's get this one underway. Reds and Pirates, this one for Friday. Chase Burns gets the start for Cincinnati. Burns has 7 starts, an ERA 6.04, whip of 1.48, righty and elite 36% K rate, 9% walks. The ground balls come in at 35%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. Mitch Keller gets a start for Pittsburgh. Keller in 23 starts, ERA 3.89, whip of 1.22. Righty strikes out 19%, 6% walks. The ground ball rate 43%, 0.89 home runs per 9 innings. Cincinnati batting .253 against right-handed starters, with the Pirates at .234. Keller in his past 5 starts carries an ERA near 5. Reds bullpen in their past 25 games, ERA 3.48, with the Pirates at 4.93 in their past 24. Cincinnati 21-5 on the road, following an off day. That's a plus 21.5 unit return. Pittsburgh 11-12 at home as a line between even money and minus 150. That's a minus 4 unit loss. Pick here Cincinnati plus 107. Athletics and the Orioles for Friday. JT Ginn gets the start for Athletics. Ginn appeared in 14 games, ERA 4.28, whip 1.26. Righty strikes out 24%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls serve 54%, 1.86 home runs per 9 innings. Tomoyuki Sugano starts here for the Orioles. Sugano 21 starts, ERA 4.42, whip of 1.32. Righty fan 16%, 6% walks. The ground ball rate 41%, 1.66 home runs per 9 innings. Athletics hitting .311 in their past 5 games. Baltimore is batting .193 in their past 6. Ginn in his 6 road appearances, ERA 2.82. Sugano in his past 9 starts, an ERA 6.70. Athletics bullpen in their past 24 games, an ERA at 3.38. The Orioles over 6 with their pen. Athletics 13-8 on the road when line between plus 125 and minus 125. That's a plus 6.5 unit return. Baltimore 1-5 at home, facing teams with a 380 to 460 win percentage. That's a minus 6.5 unit loss. Pick your Athletics plus 103. Astros and Yankees, this one for Friday. Hunter Brown starts for Houston. Brown in 22 starts, ERA 2.47, whip of 0.98. Right-hander elite, 30% K rate, 7.5% walks. The ground ball sit 46%, 0.82 home runs per 9 innings. Cam Schiller will get the start here for the Yankees. Schiller in 4 starts, ERA 4.58, whip of 1.68. The right-hand strikes out 24%, 12.5% walks. The ground ball sit 38%, 2.29 home runs per 9 innings. Houston batting .273 in their past 6 games, with the Yankees at .212. That's in their past 7. Astros bullpen in this period, ERA of just 2.38. New York bullpen, ERA 5 in their past 25 games. Schiller in 2 home starts, an ERA 5.59. The Astros 12-7 in their past 19 on the road. That's a plus 6, almost a plus 7 unit return. The Yankees 4-6 at home, facing teams with a 5.40 620 win percentage. It's a minus 4.5 unit loss. Pick here Houston minus 122. Angels and the Tigers. This one for Friday. Kyle Hendricks starts for the Angels. Hendricks in 21 starts, an ERA 4.59, whip of 1.24. Veteran fans 15.5%, 6% walks, a ground ball rate 37%, 1.45 home runs per 9 innings. Tex Screwball gets a start for Detroit. Screwball posts 22 starts, ERA 2.18, whip of 0.83. Lefty and elite 34% K rate, 3.5% walks, a ground ball sit 41%, 0.64 home runs per 9 innings. LA banged 246 in their past 26 games, with the Tigers at 240 in their past 25. Hendricks in his past 9 starts, an ERA of 3.5. Detroit bullpen in their past 25 games, ERA over 6. Angels 5-1 as road underdogs of plus $2 or greater. That's a plus 10 unit return. Detroit 9-10 at home, facing an AL starter with a whip of 1.30 or lower. That's a minus 4.5 unit loss. Pick your Angels plus 248. Marlins and Braves for Friday. Edward Cabrera gets a start for Miami. Cabrera 19 starts, ERA 3.24, whip of 1.19. Righty strikes out 25%, 8% walks, a ground ball rate 48%, 0.99 home runs per 9 innings. Bryce Elder gets a start for Atlanta. Elder at 18 starts, ERA 6.03, whip of 1.56. Righty fans 18%, 8.5% walks, a ground ball rate 49%, 1.63 home runs per 9 innings. Miami hitting 260 on the road with Atlanta 249 at home. Cabrera in his past 9 starts, ERA 2.50, with Elder an ERA of 7.66. In their past 25 games, the Marlins bullpen ERA just over 3, with the Braves at 5.63. Atlanta 4-12 in their past 16 home games. That's a minus 12.5 unit loss. Miami 8-5 in their past 13 road games. That's a plus 6 unit return. Pick here Miami minus 113. Guardians and White Sox for Friday. Tanner Bybee gets the start for Cleveland. Bybee in 22 starts, ERA 4.51, whip of 1.26. Righty strikes out 21%, 6.5% walks, a ground ball rate of 44%, 1.5 home runs per 9 innings. And Savali gets the start for Chicago. Savali 14 starts, ERA 3.99, whip of 1.26. Righty fans 19%, 8.5% walks, the ground ball is 34%. 1.29 home runs per 9 innings there. We've got here Cantil, Joe Cantil here getting the start here. You know, in his 16 road appearances, an ERA of 3.60. Burke in his past 5 starts, posting an ERA of 4.94. So we're getting Cantil, not Bybee in this one. So Cantil is the guy. You know, Cleveland bullpen past 24 games, an ERA of 3.41. They are 13-7 on the road, facing teams that get outscored by half run per game or greater. That's a plus 6 unit return. Chicago 10-17 in their home night games. That's a minus 2.2 unit loss. Pick here will be Guardians minus 146. That's Cantil starting. Phillies and Rangers. This one for Friday. Christopher Sanchez gets to start here for the Phillies. Sanchez in 22 starts, ERA 2.40, whip of 1.07. Lefty strikes out 26%, 6% walks, a ground ball rate 57%, 0.65 home runs per 9 innings. Merrill Kelly makes a start for Texas. Kelly has 23 starts, ERA 3.22, whip of 1.04. The righty fans 24%, 7% walks, the ground ball rate 45%, 0.94 home runs per 9 innings. Texas banged 229 at home. Sanchez in his past 5 starts, ERA 1.66. Both bullpens in good recent form. Philadelphia 23-17 on the road against right-handed starters. That's a plus 3.5 unit return. Texas 6-11 at home as an underdog of even money or higher. That's a minus 4.4 unit loss. Pick your Philadelphia minus 125. Royals and the Twins. This one for Friday. Noah Cameron gets the start for KC. Cameron in 15 starts, ERA 2.68, whip of 1.01. Lefty strikes out 21%, 7% walks, the ground ball rate 42%, 0.93 home runs per 9 innings. Joe Ryan starting for Minnesota. Ryan appeared in 22 games at ERA 2.83, whip of 0.93. Righty fans 28%, 5% walks, the ground ball rate 37% with 0.99 home runs per 9 innings. Minnesota banged 237 in their past 6 games. Their bullpen at home, an ERA of 4.95. Lugo in his past 10 starts, ERA 2.62. The KC bullpen on the road posted an ERA of 3.56. They are 11-8 on the road against losing teams. That's a plus 4 unit return. Minnesota 6-9 at home facing an AL starter with a whip of 1.3 or lower. That's a minus 6.5 unit loss. Pick here KC plus 120. Mets and Brewers for Friday. Kodai Senga gets the start for the Mets. Senga in 17 starts, ERA 2.31, whip of 1.25. The righty fans 23%, 12% walks. The ground ball rate is 47%, 0.8 home runs per 9 innings, a FIP of 3.89. Brendan Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee. Woodruff 5 starts, ERA 2.22, whip 0.64. The righty and late 36% K rate, 4% walks. The ground ball is 19%, 1.59 home runs per 9 innings. New York banked 215 in their past 24 games with the Brewers at 293. Senga in his past 4 starts, ERA over 6. Milwaukee 24-8 in their past 32. That's a plus 16.5 unit return. New York 14-21 on the road, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.35 or lower. That's a minus 8 unit loss. Pick here Milwaukee minus 120. Cubs and Cardinals for Friday. Matthew Boyd starts for Chicago. Boyd in 22 starts, ERA 2.34, whip of 1.03. Lefty strikes out 23%, 5.5% walks. The ground ball rate 39%, 0.76 home runs per 9 innings. Matthew McGreevy gets to start for St. Louis. McGreevy appeared in 7 games, ERA just over 5, whip of 1.23. Righty strikes out 14%, 3.5% walks. His ground balls come in at 40% with 0.6 home runs per 9 innings. Cubs batting 262 on the road. Boyd in his past 10 starts delivers an ERA of 1.60. McGreevy in his 6 home appearances posting ERA approaching 7. The St. Louis bullpen past 6 games ERA approaching 6. The Cubs 13-5 on the road when favored by minus 125 or higher. That's a plus 5.5 unit return. St. Louis 4-6 at home facing teams with a 540 to 620 win percentage. That's a minus 2 unit loss. Pick here Chicago minus 145. Rockies and Diamondbacks for Friday. Austin Gomber gets to start for Colorado. Gomber 9 starts, ERA 6.18, whip of 1.60. The lefty strikes out 13%, 5.5% walks. The ground ball rate 33%, 2.06 home runs per 9 innings. Zach Gallen gets to start for Arizona. Gallen in 23 starts, ERA 5.48, whip of 1.36. Righty fans 22%, 8% walks. The ground ball rate 42%, 1.56 home runs per 9 innings. Colorado 206 on the road. Arizona hitting 255 against left-handed starters. Make that 216 on the road for Colorado batting average. Rockies bullpen past 24 games and ERA over 9. Colorado 21-32 to the run line on the road as an underdog of plus 150 or greater. That's a minus 11.5 unit loss. D-backs 3-2 to the run line at home, facing a team with a bullpen whip of 1.55 or higher. That's a plus 1.5 unit return. Gallen is on expiring contract, so there's motivation here for him to close good. Remember, he's making about $14 million a year, so you want that. He better close strong. Pick here Arizona run line minus 1.5 runs, even money. Rays and Mariners for Friday. Drew Rasmussen gets the start for Tampa Bay. Rasmussen in 22 starts, ERA 2.81, the whip 1.02. Righty fans 23%, 6% walks. The ground ball rate 51%, 0.85 home runs per 9 innings. Luis Castillo gets the start for Seattle. Castillo 23 starts, ERA 3.22, whip of 1.21. Righty strikes out 21%, 7% walks. The ground ball set 41%, 0.89 home runs per 9 innings. Tampa Bay batting 224 in their past 26 games, with Seattle at 231 in their past 25. Rasmussen in his past 4 starts posts an ERA of 2.76. Would expect them to be stretched out here. Look, a few weeks ago, they were worried about load management because they wanted him to pitch in the playoffs. But right now, there's no guarantee they're going to make the playoffs. So forget that load management stuff. Castillo in his 13 home starts deals an ERA of 2.40. Both bullpens in good recent form. Rays 9-4 the under on the road over their past 13 games against winning teams. Pick here Tampa Bay and Seattle under 7.5. Red Sox and the Padres for Friday. Walker Buehler starts for Boston. Buehler in 19 starts, ERA 5.74, whip of 1.60. The righty fan 17%, 10.5% walks. The ground ball rate 44%, 1.82 home runs per 9 innings. Nick Pivetta gets the start for San Diego. Pivetta started 22 games, ERA 2.73, whip of 0.94. Veteran strikes out 27%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball rate 34%, 0.98 home runs per 9 innings. Boston batting .264 in their past 6 games, with the Padres at .262. Buehler in his 9 road starts, ERA near 7.5, I should say. Pivetta in his past 5 starts, ERA 1.14. Boston 2-4 the run line on the road, facing an NL starter with an ERA of 3.2 or lower. That's a minus 3.5 unit loss. San Diego 10-5 the run line at home, facing these good teams with a 540 to 620 win percentage. That is a plus 6 unit return. Pick here, San Diego run line minus 1.5 runs plus 125. Blue Jays and Dodgers. They're not playing the Rockies anymore. They're facing the Dodgers for Friday. Max Scherzer starts for Toronto. Scherzer in 8 starts, an ERA 4.39, whip of 1.05. Veteran fans 27%, 5% walks. The ground ball rate 25%, 2 home runs per 9 innings. Clayton Kershaw starts for the Dodgers. Kershaw has 13 starts, ERA 3.29, whip 1.25. The lefty strikes out 15%, 6.5% walks. The ground ball rate 49%, 0.82 home runs per 9 innings. Toronto batting .309 over their past 26 games. Elliott in .266 at home. Scherzer in his 3 road starts, ERA 4.5. Kershaw in his 6 home starts, an ERA approaching 4.5. The Blue Jays bullpen past 26 games, an ERA 5.5. Wind blowing out, hot weather. Toronto 11-4 the over on the road, facing a team with a bullpen ERA of 4.2 or higher. LA 18-10 the over at home against winning teams. Pick here will be LA and not Boston, LA and Toronto Blue Jays to go over the total of 9 runs. That's Toronto, not. We know what you're talking about. If you're listening and watching the video, you know it's Boston, LA. The guys that don't listen, well, too bad. Toronto and LA over 9. Nationals and Giants for Friday. Jake Irvin starts for Washington. Irvin in 23 starts, ERA 4.89, whip of 1.33. Righty strikes out 16%, 8% walks. Ground ball rate 44%, 1.65 home runs per 9 innings. Kai-Wei Tang gets the start for San Francisco. Tang in his 2025 debut allowed 5 earned runs with 4 strikeouts in 3 1/3 innings at the Mets. The righty had 4 appearances last year, allowing 12 earned runs with 7 strikeouts in 11 innings. He had an ERA of 3.67, whip of 1.11 in 54 AAA innings last season. Washington batting .211 in their past 6 games, with San Francisco .265. Irvin in his past 10 starts, an ERA over 6. Both bullpens are in poor recent form. Washington 22-8 to the over in their past 30 games. Giants 6-5 to the over at home, facing teams with a 380 to 460 win percentage. Pick here Washington and San Francisco to go over the total. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel delivered by myself, as well as our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. We go live every day, 9:30 a.m. each time. It is the Tony's Picks Morning Show. The cappers join me giving out live free picks on that show. Tune into it live here. The live chat's open. You guys interact with us with your comments, picks, and more. The live show here every day, 9:30 a.m. each time. You're welcome to post your picks here on this video as well. Give us a like, a thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. And if you'd like to support us even more, become a channel member, hit that join button, get early access to my videos, and another way to support us for the work that we put into this channel. We are looking for cappers. You may apply. So send us an email there. You'll see the form on the link on our homepage, or ask for audition on our live show on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing our top performers. Click the links to the hot cappers. You see them up there on the board, like Hollywood Sam up there, Sean Higgs, Mills, Rod, guys you know from our YouTube videos, as well as our live shows. Solo has been hot, as well as up on the leaderboard, so get signed up. Latest free picks here, send to the page with best bets and more. We will be locked and loaded for this card on Friday. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit. Amount purchased is credit back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. And then our promo code Tony T at checkout knocks off that 15%. The link's in the description to get signed up. That's going to do it for now. I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.